Hello students, in this video let's learn a fourth lesson, friend in need. So you all would have heard the proverb, a friend in need is a friend indeed. What's the meaning of the proverb? The friend who come forward when you are in difficult times is going to be your true friend. That's the meaning. Okay. So here some hints are given. With that you can frame a short story. Okay, line, sleep, mouse, disturb, not kill. Line, net, roar, mouse, cut, save. Okay, this hints what it suggests, the story of lion and the mouse. The lion will be sleeping and the mouse will be disturbing the lion. So once the lion will leave the mouse without killing it. So for that good thing, when the lion was caught in the net of a hunter, so the mouse will come by hearing the roar of the lion and it will cut the net and it will save the lion. After that, they both will be good friends. So this is one of the story which portrays a true friendship. So our lesson is about Kunti and Karna, who were having a conversation. Okay, so before going to this, let's me give you a introduction about the Mahabharata. Okay, what the Mahabharata is about? It's about the rivalry between Kauravas and Pandavas. Okay, so Kauravas and Pandavas were cousins actually. Okay, so they don't have good terms between them. They are not that much bonded. They used to be rivalry. Rivalry means like enemies. Okay, so because of that only the Mahabharata war itself came. Okay, so in this one of the Pandavas' brother. Okay, so Karna is a brother of Pandavas, but still he was on the side of Kauravas. Why? Because of the friendship with Duryodhana. Okay, Karna and Duryodhan was good friends. Okay, their friendship is still remembered by everybody. Okay, so that's why he didn't come up with brothers. Okay, his own blood brothers are Pandavas, but still he didn't come. He was staying with Duryodhana because of his friendship. Okay, that's what we are going to see in this lesson. Okay, first paragraph. Sage Durvasa had taught Kunti a mantra. It was a secret verse to invoke the gods. When invoked, they would appear before her and bless her with sons equal to themselves in glory. The young Kunti was at that time waiting for her Swayamvara, but she had out of curiosity invoked Surya, the sun god. He had blessed her with a child, the child who would prove to be the greatest of all heroes. So this paragraph, what it is said means sage Durvasa. Okay, so sage means the rishi. Okay, so he was pleased by Kunti's hospitality. That is, hospitality means taking care of guest and all. Okay, that's called hospitality. So once Kunti was serving for the sage Durvasa. So she was a nice girl. So she made sage very happy, and he gave a blessing, and he taught mantras to her. For what means that mantras will invoke gods. Invoke means will invite gods. Okay, so those gods will bless her with sons. Okay, equal to those god. Okay, so he taught her 6 mantras. Okay, that is not there in the paragraph, but I am telling. Okay, Durvasa, he taught 6 mantras for 6 gods. Okay, the first mantra which was used by Kunti was to god Surya. Okay, Surya means sun. Okay, the god sun Surya. Okay, so once she was in the morning they used to do Surya Namaskara, right? So like that she was praying to Surya. So suddenly she was a young girl. Okay, she was little playful, and what she did, whether this mantra will work or not, like that she got a doubt, and she said the mantra towards god Surya. Okay, so the god Surya, he appeared before her and he blessed her with a child. Okay, so she didn't expect it. Okay, because she was playfully doing, she was not married at that time. Okay, she was waiting for her Swayamvara. Swayamvara means what? The princess will be selecting her husband. That is called Swayamvara. Okay, all the prince who are around the kingdom, they will come for Swayamvara, and the princess by herself, she will select the husband. That is called Swayamvara. Okay, so she was an unmarried girl on that time. So she was very shocked. Okay, so that first child was Karna. Okay, then he have grown up as a hero. Okay, now also we all know about Karna. When we talk about Mahabharata, we used to remember about Karna and his great skill in archery. All these things we will used to talk. Okay, next paragraph. With the baby in her arms, Kunti wondered, how will I explain the child? Who will believe me? With a heavy heart, she placed the baby in a basket and set it afloat on the river Ganga. He grew up in Adhiratha's house and became a hero called Karna. So this unmarried Kunti, what she did? She was fearing how to go and explain to her father, or anybody will believe her that this baby have born because of the blessing of god Surya. So she was very scared. So what she did, she placed the baby on a basket. Okay, so she put that basket in river Ganga. Okay, afloat means it is floating on river Ganga. So like that it went, and the baby Karna was taken by Adhiratha. Okay, Adhiratha was actually a chariot driver of Bhishma. Okay, so this Adhiratha only took Karna and he brought up Karna as his own son. Okay, war is near, Krishna said. Your sons will fight against their cousins. There will be much bloodshed. Okay, so these words are said by Krishna. Okay, so when he is telling, he is telling this after years. Okay, Karna was born, he was brought up by Adhiratha, then he became a friend of Duryodhana. Okay, after that Duryodhana was not in good terms with his cousins. So because of that, they are going to do a war. Okay, so in that time Krishna was on the side of Pandavas. Okay, Lord Krishna. Krishna means Lord Krishna. He was on the side of Pandavas. So he told like war is near. Okay, to Kunti he is telling, your sons will fight against their cousins. Okay, and there will be much bloodshed. Bloodshed means bleeding. So war will be like that only, right? If they fight, there will be more of bloodshed. Next para, Kunti was deeply disturbed. The Pandavas would fight against the Kauravas and Karna was on Duryodhana's side. Karna would fight against his brothers, perhaps kill them or be killed himself. He was her precious firstborn whom she had never acknowledged, never fondled with a mother's love. Tears of despair welled up in her eyes. Kunti made up her mind to tell Karna the truth. That was the only way to persuade him to leave Duryodhana and to fight on the side of Pandavas. Okay, so I'll explain till this. So here now Kunti was in a very great disturbance, because one of her son is Karna, who is on the side of Duryodhana. Okay, so Kunti was close to Pandavas, the 5 brothers. Okay, so she was very close to the 5 brothers, and Kunti never acknowledged Karna. Okay, she never told anybody that Karna was also her son. She never revealed to anybody. Okay, now she is worried. He is going to fight on the side of Duryodhana. Either Karna will kill his brothers, okay, own brothers, that is the 5 Pandavas, or Karna will be killed by the Pandavas. Okay, so this was making Kunti very disturbed. So out of that, she was having welled up in her eye. Her tears are welled. That means her eyes are filled up with tears. Okay, so she want to go and tell to Karna the truth. Once if she say that Karna was the eldest brother of Pandavas, he may change his mind and he would leave Duryodhana and he would come on the side of Pandavas. Like that, Kunti was having a thought and she want to go and tell the truth to Karna. Okay, so let me continue. With Karna gone, the Duryodhana would be weaker in strength and spirit. The Pandavas would be able to vanquish him with ease. This was the right time for Karna to learn the secret of his birth. Okay, so Kunti is thinking that if Karna leaves Duryodhana, means his side will be weaker. The greatest strength of Duryodhana is Karna. So if Karna left Duryodhana, means Pandavas will vanquish him. Vanquish means defeat completely. He will be defeated and it's going to be easy. And Karna will also come to know about the secret of his birth. Okay, he was not aware of his birth. He was thinking that he was a son of Adhiratha only. He never knew about Kunti, or he was a son of Kunti and all. He don't know. Now, if she tells this truth only, she will come to know. Okay, children, with this I will wind up this video. I'll continue the same lesson in my next video. Thank you, children.